This holiday season, help Soldiers for Stockings improve the morale and welfare of members of our armed forces deployed overseas. Now through November 20th, there is so much work to be done, and you can help in many ways. Download the stocking pattern from stockingsforsoldiers.org and start sewing today. Volunteer to help decorate and assemble stockings. Donate Christmas candies, snacks, nuts, chips, drink mixes, DVDs, books, magazines, lip balm, toiletries, and other items needed to fill the stockings. Or help make packets of snowman soup, hot chocolate, to send along with the stockings. For more information, patterns, and a list of items needed, visit stockingsforsoldiers.org. This holiday season, help send our troops a touch of home. For many, it's all they will receive. All stockings need to be completed by November 20th. So get started today at stockingsforsoldiers.org. That's stockingsforsoldiers.org. Stockings for Soldiers, sending stockings filled with joy to our soldiers in harm's way for the 9th consecutive year.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom133.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom133.com. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom133.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom.
The IRS is the largest collection agency in the world. They can freeze your bank accounts, seize your car, home, will garnish your paychecks and benefits.
Don't take on the IRS alone. I can fight for you using industry secrets that can help stop the IRS. I'll cut your penalties, slash your interest, and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company with over 30 years experience helping people clean up their mess with the IRS. And we have a 95% customer satisfaction rating.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away.
Call 800-646-6985. Again, that's 800-646-6985. 800-646-6985. 800-646-6985.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. Across the globe, as well as big hello to all you wonderful ecclesiastites. It is I, your lovable host, Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. Although there was some news today that there is somebody out there here in the wonderful state who is trying to get that statement removed from our license plates. And I know. Some people are saying, Rod, that's not true. She's a state representative, and what she really wants is to have people have a choice between live free or die or scenic. Now, understand this. It is just the first salvo because of what she said about the state motto. Now, evidently, this current state motto was adopted in 1945, and what she's saying is that it sounds like when people see or hear that statement that New Hampshire is full of a bunch of radicals. Now, I got to ask you, what is radical about freedom? That's the first question. The next statement is, do not doubt me on this. She's a Democrat, she's trying to attack the state motto of live free or die because she thinks that sounds radical. And she wants to get to a point where people have a choice of putting the state motto as it is on the license plates or choose the word scenic. Because before 1945, the scenic was on New Hampshire license plates. But understand that she wants to just get rid of it totally. And that is exactly what they'll go. Don't doubt me on this. They're going to try to move to do this. They're going to try to move to change the state motto. I check every day. That's how I know what's going on with the state motto. I'm telling you, they're trying to get rid of the state motto here in New Hampshire of live free or die because some Democrats, some liberal idiot nut jobs out there, believe that the statement of live free or die is too radical. The radical free toll-free number that you can call into the program tonight is 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. And you can call in any old time that you want to on that number, because we will be here, or at least I will be here. I don't know about the rest of other people, but understand your lovable host, will be here. It is Tuesday, December the 1st, in the year of our Lord 2015. Quickly, the last month of the 15th year of the new century and new millennium. The 21st century and the third millennium as we know it. Since the birth of Christ, we're beginning this third millennium thing, 1,000 years. I don't know if we'll get to the year 3,000, but we're going to try. Unless reincarnation is real, none of us are going to be around to see the year 3,000. We'll try. Now, speaking of which, there's a pill out there right now. It's going into trials for extending your life and it's all it's going to. You're not going to be an elf if you take this pill, longevity pill. It's going to help you live to be 120. Well, I think it's going to, because people are starting to live more and more centenarians. And for those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, that means people who live to be 100 or more are growing. The numbers of centenarians are growing, as are octogenarians. And for those of you who are, again, in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, that's somebody who's 80 or older. So people all over the world, not just here in the United States, are living longer. We're getting closer to that maximum. What scientists say is our biological maximum life of about 130 to 150 years. Now, if you weren't totally and completely decrepit from the year, from your 70th birthday on to your 150th, I'd say go ahead and do it and live that long. Can you imagine what you'd be able to see? I mean, especially at this time of human history, the changes that are happening and the changes that could happen within a 150-year life. Think about what happened. Now, I know a lot of people don't know this, so you're going to have to go and YouTube it probably, Google it. But figure out what life was like in these United States and in other parts of the globe 150 years ago. In fact, you don't even have to go back 150 years. Take whatever your age is, take 150 years and subtract whatever your age is. So if you're 25 years old right now, you subtract that from 150. That means 125. So go back 125 years from your birthday and see what life was like back then, and you can see what happens in a lifespan of 150 years. And it's incredible. That's just understand where you are. I know it's just easier just to go 150, but I'm trying to make it personal here. Because everybody's, history really basically begins, when their life begins. And more apropos is history usually begins when people begin to remember their life. Somewhere around the age of 4. And most people can probably remember things that happened in their life beginning around 4. If it's too much before 4, it gets to be very difficult for most people to remember much, if anything at all, before the age of... I don't know why that is. I don't think that my life, the first 3 or 4 years on this planet of my life were traumatizing. I don't know why we don't remember more. I'm sure there's some scientific explanation behind it. Why we cannot recall and tap into the memories of life, of our lives pre 4 or 5. Because that's when most people really start to remember things. And it's really kind of funny because we think that, that we remember, oh, no, I remember something when I was 3, and this happened when I was 3, and you go back and you talk to your parents and you find out it happened when you were 5 or 6. There seems to be this wall